Because of that I'm flexible or to ask or seek help around the nearest police in that area where he was at that time.
He knows that you're flexible. What did you mean by that?
I'm flexible in my work. I'm flexible in responding to things of agency during my line of work, obviously. So I think he sent me on those bases.
So if I ever need urgent help from the SAPS, I should call you?
Definitely.
Let's look at other aspects of your chats with him.
You do that, Mr. Chaskalson. Sergeant, at which point would he have told you or explained to you that these people may be people that are following him? I mean, you look at the chats in 117. This is on the 17th of March. Then the chats at page 1178, they are on the 18th of March, and there is no telephone call in those exchanges on the 18th of March. So at which point, in fact, at 1177, the very last chat is you have called him and you say no answer. So right at the bottom. So we know from chat, in fact, all those chats at 1177, there is no telephone call between the two of you, at least not on this number, on the 17th. And then on the 18th, by the time he sends you those personal and motor vehicle details, there's still not been a telephone call between the two of you. So at which point would he have explained to you that these vehicles are following him?
It was never a WhatsApp call, but it was a straight line, straight call.
When was that?
On the very same time.
On the 18th?
I can't just recall, but we spoke telephonically on the phone.
So he was saying these cars on that day are following him on the 18th?
He said it was a car, not cars, yes.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Chaskalson.
So how would you have called him? Would you have used your cell phone or your SAPS phone?
I can't recall.
And where would you have called him? Would you have called him on his cell number or on a different number? Do you know any other numbers for him?
No, I only know this one.
Well, we aren't in a position to check that answer now, but we may be tomorrow, because we can see if there were calls between you and him on that day. Your evidence is that there would have been.
Yeah, because of you, I do usually talk to him a lot.
Have you visited Mr. Nxumalo at his home?
That's correct.
For what purpose?
He's my brother.
And you weren't sure of his surname?
That's correct. Maybe I can maybe elaborate on that. You know, we African males, I can call you my friend for a long time, not even knowing your name. In our nature, it's like that. Most, the one that I know. So, to me, the surname was not an issue as long as I call him my brother. That is how we address each other.
You see, Sergeant, I'd accept that if we were dealing with someone who doesn't have a high public profile. But Mr. Nxumalo does. So your evidence is still that despite the fact that Mr. Nxumalo, his face is all over the media, you didn't know his surname?
I wasn't sure, not knowing, I wasn't sure about his surname, so I was just avoiding to give.
So when you saw his face in the media, did you think that looks like Z, but it may not be?
I don't know.
Have you seen his face in the media?
Yes.
And did you recognize it as Z?
Yes.
But you didn't notice his surname at the time?
No.
I have to say that sounds extremely implausible to me.
It's to me, it's possible. You just check a face, I know this face, then you don't even bother to check what's below that.
Let's go back to why you visited him at his home. He was your brother. How often have you been to his home?
I can't remember.
1 time, 5 times, 10 times, 50 times? What are we talking about?
I'm just skeptical in saying how many times, because I'll be closing myself in. When I say 3 times or 10 times, you find that I went there 80 times. So
I just want to get a sense of it. Is his house a place you have visited often? Is it only on a very rare occasion? Give me an estimate. I'm not going to hold you to it.
I can't give you.
But many times.
Yes, average, yeah. I can say that, Commissioner.
I don't know myself what many times is.
Sergeant, when I'm not sure, I usually say between 10 and 20.
I'm afraid, Commissioner, that it will bind me that, you said. So, I'm not sure, Commissioner.
Well, let me ask you about one time. Can we go to 1180? It's the 22nd of March 2023.
Yes.
And if we start at, let's actually start on the previous page, 1179. Chat 5, 22nd of March, 9:22 in the morning. He says, "I'll call you shortly." Your response is agent. What do you mean by agent?
I can't recall. What did I mean?
Then he says...
Did you mean agent, perhaps?
Hey, that agent...